Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Balatro, where today the red deck, it's happening, we're getting it. Did I hit back? Okay. We're gonna get this win, I believe. But you also have to believe, otherwise we're all doomed. I don't hate the economy start of just double skipping here, getting a bunch of money, taking all the boss's stuff for free, and trying to run an economy from that position. And then they hand us 4 pieces of a flush. Seems like a fine starting place. We really got to hope to find something going quickly, though, right? We got to find some juice. Okay, so we got a 9-10 Jack Queen with 2 8s and 4 kings around it. So you're looking for a 1 and 6 there versus like trying to make the spade flush happen, which is 1 and 8. Or which is 8 live cards instead of 6 live cards. And indeed, okay, and now we should be able to do just about anything. 30 times 2, yeah, this'll get us there. Let's just get out of the fight. Okay, free polychrome smiley face. That's what's happening. This card seems terrible, right? Or like, okay, each card sold. When are you selling cards? You sell jokers, you sell consumables. So like when you see a consumable card in the shop, you're paying like $3 and then selling it back to get $1, and that gets you half a multiplier for 1 meaningful. And like we're taking it. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's any good. I think it's going to sit at 0 value almost all the time. Or, times 1 value almost all the time. Okay, so we love face cards today. What are we doing with that? Turning a 10 into a face card? What's my plan? I don't know. I don't have one. But I sure do love it when cards have higher values. Feels better than doing either of these things, right? I don't know. We'll upgrade this too. Well, I mean, what's your deal? Kenio gains ×1 mult when a face card is destroyed. Friend, you are not playing very well with my smiley face. But like, holy hell, this seems powerful, right? Potentially. I'm gonna redeem this. We're still okay on economy. You sell for $4. This seems so powerful. We might have to redirect away from the smiley face. I mean, let's not get too out of ourselves. Ooh. Okay, I think we probably want to play this one and then skip the next one. And for the moment, it's like really good to play face cards. So 9-10 Jack, let's play around the straight here. I should probably, I guess, keep the diamond. No, that was right. Yeah. I have a little bit of neuropathy stuff with my hand, and sometimes it clicks. In particular, like the way it twitches, it'll do a right click when I don't mean to do a right click. In case you've ever wondered why I'm always doing that. This should just like crush it, right? What a weird run. So we're stripping our face cards. Or do I just buy a buffoon pack? I'm gonna buy a buffoon pack. Let's see what we get here. Per playing card added to your deck. All right, well this is, I think, it's hard to operate. I don't know what this card is called because we haven't discovered it, but it seems very difficult to operate, and especially in a situation where we are trying to get rid of our face cards, so it only works, the ace only works as a 1. We're taking hologram. So we want to be adding playing cards to the deck. We're gonna have a lot of numbered cards. We're gonna have value compression, so straight Joker makes sense. Stuff hangs like this, I guess. This is weird. This is a weird setup. Am I going down to 10? Yeah, we have to take literally every opportunity to destroy cards, right? Anytime we could see a hanged man, we have to give ourselves the opportunity to find that hanged man. As it is, I think I will just take this and go on to the next round. Sick polychrome jokers, and then just make the 3200. No big deal. It's easy. Why are you being a baby about it? Yeah, show me. What are we actually looking at here as far as flush support? Right now, it's just the polychrome multiplier. That flush is actually just it's not worth enough for us to pursue it. So we stick on the 789. We care about this 789 a lot, and obviously I'll keep a face card for in case. Yeah, let's see what happens here. 6, 7, 8, 9, Queen King. I think we got to give up on the face cards here, but this is a straight that very well. Okay, wow, we just pulled a straight flush. That's pretty rad. It was face cardless, but was still good enough to do almost all of the work. And then at this point, a flush should be good enough, right? Because it'll go ×4, ×6. Well, actually, maybe, you know what? I think probably not still. So we have sort of we have this frustrating disjointed multiple pieces of a straight thing, or pieces of multiple straights. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, with the 6 potentially contributing to either. I mean, where are we at as far as values go? 3 aces, 3 5s, 3 7s, 5 jacks. So it does feel like we're slightly more likely to hit the higher one. Indeed. All right, show me something really sick in polychrome. There's no Joker here. It's hard to turn down a death card. It's always going to be hard to turn down a death card, even though deathing a face card away doesn't destroy it. I think we take the standard pack. Yeah. This is a wonderful card. And then I also buy death and we just move forward? Or I also buy Empress? Yeah, maybe. Maybe that was right. I don't care for that. Don't care for that. I guess we're gonna play some Balatro here. Stop me if you've heard this one before. 3, 4, yes. This is... We want to do this in clubs as much as possible. Do I want to... I definitely want to mess with these cards. So, like, let's turn the 7 and the 6 into mult cards. But I probably don't want to spend death yet. Pretty good, pretty solid. Cool Joker. That's unfortunately just not a very good Joker for us. That said, I think this Joker is always going to do nothing basically, and this Joker has polychrome on it. Okay. So it does get to live. Then we see a bunch of planets or whatever. I'm gonna -1 hand per round, but roll back the ante to try to give your deck time to build. What are we headed toward, blind-wise? Ugh, I hate that. I mean, actually, no, I don't hate that. All my hands are level 1. You know, I've never taken this before, but I think this is a case where actually it maybe makes sense. This deck needs some time to cook. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8's pretty friendly. What do I want to... So we do have face cards here, and I probably want to death one of them. I mean, but no, I don't. I want to destroy face cards. I want to use death to... I don't even know what I want to use death for in this case. It's just, it's so good that it feels like you never want to not have it. Yeah. So I guess I'm going to discard the high end here, and we'll try to play around that. Still working on 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'm going to be repeatedly punished, it seems like. Well, we found a 4 eventually. Let's Empress these. Yeah. I'm starting to get really worried we're never going to see a way of destroying a card. Well, standard pack. I think we got a... I'm not going to sell anything for to-do list. As long as this is still polychrome, right? Like... Yeesh. What a situation. Okay, that card's great. That's what we're holding the death for. It's just like copying one of our like double enhanced cards. Okay, if we hit a good straight here, we're gonna do this in 1. So let's play around the 8, 9, 10 jack. Oh no, we need the 9. We don't need this 8. Which I guess I'm discarding the spades anyway. Okay. Does it matter which jack I use? I don't think it does. Yeah, I'm being really stingy with the death card. I'm trying really hard to copy something that has multiple upgrades on it. That's not really any good for us. This is like theoretically good over a long enough time scale. Are we about to do a boss? No, we just did a boss, so we can hold on that. But I probably should open this. Okay, Polychrome 9 versus... The thing is, Polychrome's not actually all that exciting because you haven't built up most of your value yet by the time your cards are getting scored. Like, for this to be better than 10 mult, you need to be looking at 7 mult naturally from your hand. Yeah, okay, that's going to happen kind of a lot. Like, that's going to happen pretty quickly. I don't think we go for the Buffoon pack. I think right now the trying to get our economy online is more valuable. So yeah, let's just keep playing. I just keep seeing things that I want that like are important to buy. All right, 8, 9, 10 jack, show me something. I guess let's keep the spade. Yeah, 7 is something. 7 is extremely something. All right, well, 2 standard packs is certainly value. Yeah, I think we gotta take them both. Lucky card over gold card, probably. What are my values looking like? Yeah, it's the higher end that's fatter for the most part, so I think that makes sense. Ooh, Polychrome wild card. That's fun. So yeah, that high band, that like 10 to 6 band is starting to look really juicy. We're going to be scoring a lot of stuff in that area. I think we got to play. Okay, this is the kind of thing I want to be copying. So what's my distribution right now? We're like pretty short clubs. So continuing to reduce clubs while continuing to gain diamonds is good. All right, and then we have 6, 7, 8, 9. And I think we're going to try to work on that. It's a shame that this also gets value from being discarded, but like, let's just hit it. All right, we got to remember, we can absolutely sell the happy face if we see something. Well, okay, so that's exactly the kind of shit I was talking about. Yeah, holographic too. That's really neat. Okay, do we open Buffoon packs? If we're gonna take this voucher, we have to take it now, right? We're about to boss blind. Yeah, and it's like a really good voucher later. Yeah, all right. I'm a lot happier with our jokers than I was before. This is really rough though. Without knowing what face cards we have access to, we do have to kind of just like, I don't know, try to discard things that are not in that band that we've really buffed up, I guess. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're discarding the 9 now. Looking to make this complete. Well, that's inconvenient. Still inconvenient. It's the same fucking cards. Okay. That's not a bad hand. Yeah, we're definitely in the place where we're trying to, oh boy. Sorry, got a little distracted there. We're definitely in the place where we're trying not to play a lot of, I mean, you have to take the trading card, right? It plays so well with the Kenio, like just like Square Joker, you're not actually doing anything. And then the question is like, do you also want to shuffle something out for Constellation? You do need things to, like, you do need base value. Constellation's good, but we already have a times 2.25, a Kenio that's going to grow very rapidly. And then it's like, chips plus malt to feed our multi-malts and just a bunch of chips. It's like, I guess the question is like, do you throw away Devious Joker for Constellation? Yes? Y'all, I don't know. Maybe I'm really bad at this game, but it feels like these are the right things. I should have bought the... What am I doing? Well, we're buying this clearance sale. I should have bought that before buying the other things. We're also buying the standard pack. I don't need money. Who needs money? Yeah, I'll take that, sure. Next round, let's go. We do not create common jokers. We discard face cards. That's our number one thing. This is going to get so fat so fast. It's going to be beautiful. So we're holding that. Got a nice band here. Upgrading the value of our straight would be cool. It would be neat to hold this in hand. So maybe I should, because that's so true, maybe what I should do is hold it and discard around, because like the hand we play is going to win us the thing. Like, we're gonna get there. Alright, well, that's not very good. It's not what we were looking for, at least. Obviously, we will purchase this. And hey, look at that. Somehow she manages to have an economy, too. Fantastic. Beautiful. Never seen a card that's so beautiful. Oh, yeah, right. We play every planet card. What am I talking about? We got a Constellation. That also means we do this. Choose 2. Straight flush? I mean, that's the world I want to live in. It feels pretty real. It seems pretty real. A double tag is fun, but I think we just got to keep playing hands is the thing. I should probably be preferentially discarding higher face cards, right? Because like for the moment, a jack is still potentially part of a straight. Okay, I don't really want to sit around the 2-3. Like, I know we have a little bit more of that straight than we have of the 8-9, but we have so many more cards that play into the 8-9 overall that I think I would rather discard like this. Okay, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 1 discard left. I discarded our 8, or I discarded our 9. Another one came back. We're lucky, but yeah, that was not good. Okay, so we didn't make the straight, but we still could. So it's a matter of just like playing like high card and stuff. So I want to play high card like this. I think it's a shame that I can't. If I play the king, it scores the king as the high card instead of the 10. So I'm going to play it like this because I want, obviously, that 10 cheese. I was really not expecting that to do so well, but I guess we have a bunch of mult and whatever. Yeah. What if I just play this as 2 pair? Turns out is actually amazing. We got ourselves a planet to use. Please use it. It didn't need to happen right there, but you know. Hey, it's Devious Joker. Devious Joker would like back in, please. Jumbo Standard Pack. Yeah, I'll take one of these. Mega Standard Pack. Our deck is going to be so weird and bloated. Oh, geez. I probably want to take more cards that create planets, given our constellation. This is a 60-card deck now, and that's making me very uncomfortable. No repeat hand types. Okay. Something tells me we'll be fine. Bye-bye. Do I want to throw up a quick heart flush as a way of just getting some of this stuff out of our hand while still scoring? We're not going to play another flush after this. Wow, I wasn't expecting that to win. Yeah, wild. We do just have like a lot of mult. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, when you buy Overstock, it refills the card slots. So if there's something you want in the shop, you should buy it first, then buy the Overstock. Yeah. Okay, it didn't show us anything that we want, but it could have, right? It could have. Show me no Hanged Man. There's a High Priestess, though. Pretty hard to argue with. What if all you ever did was multiply your multipliers? Foil lucky cards. It's getting there. It's getting there. That's a shame. We don't get to do a cool discard this time. Do I want to burn an ace? I kind of do, I guess, right? I want to just like burn cards that are outside of that band. And it would be better to be burning face cards, but... Okay, so we got a 5, 6, 7 and some stuff we want to hold. Let's see what happens. Well, there's that queen. Do we hold the 9 in the hopes of drawing one of our 7 8s? I guess so. This is the last attempt we get. I'm gonna maybe just play this. Because the thing is, we kind of just blow up whenever we play anything, and we have the cards we wanted to keep in hand already. Overjoyed to have pulled a Saturn off of one of the planet cards. Absolutely take a Neptune. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. These are buffoon packs, and it's unlikely that we will take anything from them, but we should at least look, since we have the money to do so. Yeah, none of this stuff is compelling. We do have the money to play around with rerolls a little bit. Yeah, I'll do that. Jokers, or DNA is awfully fun sometimes. Absolutely not really like a thing for this deck. Alright, what do we want to hold on to here? I guess it doesn't really matter which way we do that. Having a little bit of trouble finding the straights because our deck is getting kind of overstuffed. All right, 7, 8, 9, 10 is compelling. There we go. So... diamonds, then hearts are the cards we want to buff. Then clubs. Spades are the things we want to lose more than anything else. So these two are getting Hierophanted. We'll go ahead and just play the jack this time. All right, want to keep adding value to this runner. Plus 50 is not all that impressive. The holographic helps, but it's going to get good. Ooh, Hanged Man. Doot doot. Times 7. Yeah. Let's crack this. Get us some Neptune and some Saturn. It's kind of nice to have so many chances to level them up in tandem. Ooh, I do love the baseball card. I feel like we're on a lot of uncommons. The thing is, like, I just don't want to disrupt. We have such a good thing going here. I don't want to disrupt anything. Hologram is getting insane. Constellation's getting insane. We're not ready to drop trading card yet. No, I think we keep going. Keep going as is, even though that is a very good card. Okay, no face card to feed this time, so we feed just like a random 2. Wait, spade is our bad suit. I'm getting a little confused because there's so many spades in this hand, but okay. Really trying to compress the deck as much as possible. Speaking of, so we have a 2-3-4. Ace 5 is pretty lively. 10-7. I mean, there's 8 9s and 8. There's 7 9s and 7 8s. So it really does make the most sense. I think we hold an extra 7 because I want to keep this one in my hand, and we just really go for that higher band. Yeah. All right. This feels pretty all right. So I feel like we're like trying our level best to shed cards. That's actually like pretty good for us. We should take that. We're still at 55 cards. Okay, another opportunity to Hanged Man some face cards. We're getting to the point where the trading card is starting to... There's only like 5 face cards left in the deck. Yeah, once we run out of face cards, we'll just be holding on to a Canio that's at like, times 14 or whatever. There's something to be said, potentially, I suppose, from 4, rather. Taking face cards here sometimes just to feed them, but I'm not in a situation like this where the face card is nothing and these are so cool. Creates a tarot card when discarded versus... I mean, I think we got to take the one that... This one does a little more double duty, right? Don't want this devil. I probably want this devil. Shop has a rare joker. I don't think that's all that interesting to us. Get to burn one of these. So I want to keep the Steel 7 over the Wild Polychrome 7. The choices we get to make in this deck. Yeah, let's go like that. So gold cards are the ones that want to be held. Gold seals are the ones that want to be played. So like this 10 can become a gold card because we're going to play the other 10. And then it's like 7, 8, 9, 10 check. Okay, I mean, whatever. Whatever planet we get, we use it. Huh, that's a cool one. Ooh, let's hit a Mega Arcana pack. This could be fun. So last thing was Jupiter, obviously. It's not like super compelling. I guess we can Hierophant a couple of decent cards, and then we could start taking suit conversion more seriously. Like convert spades and hearts to clubs. Is there a decent amount of spades and hearts going on here? Yeah, like spade, heart, spade. Because like living in straight flush territory would be a lot better than living in flush territory, right? Or than just straight territory. And then obviously we take the Emperor on the last one. A chariot's not bad. Chariot's not a bad pull. We do want to turn things into diamonds, so that's interesting. Yeah, let's take that as well. Okay, sure. This card will eventually break itself out of our deck, which is fine. All right, I can buy and use even if I'm out of space. It allows me to just fire. Awesome, awesome. Great find. You could probably stop there. Club is a suit that I'm less interested in getting rid of. Let's eliminate that. And then, so it's spades and hearts that we want to turn into diamonds, ideally. I don't want to get too reliant, so I don't want to change clubs into diamonds because, you know, again, sometimes we get into a situation with a blind. And then I guess this is going to be the steel card. For the moment, at least. 6. There we go. Wow, this is really generating. Okay, none of these are any good, obviously. Let's see what we get. Yep, that'll do. How much better is a straight flush than a straight right now? Wow, almost twice as good. Well, we keep crafting the deck in the direction of being able to play those as much as possible. Face cards are debuffed is so good. Oh, interesting. That made Canio miss it. That doesn't make sense. All right, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's just very weird. So we have our, I guess we have our flush. What I should be doing when we have our flush is discarding all of the other cards, looking for extra value. It does not matter which way we run this, I don't think. Converting stuff to spades is not really my bag, baby. We don't need the 3 of clubs. Our hand's going to go off without it. So yeah, we want more chances to draw stuff like that. We sure do have a lot of money. Hanged Man is really good for us. Trying not to play 2 8s at the same time. I don't think I want to do the telescope, because we are trying to push our deck in a new direction. I don't want Celestial Packs to be guaranteed to contain that thing. Yeah, I'll take that. That seems all right. Well, let's do like mult. Yeah, let's do like mult increases here. And then we have some reroll time, for sure. I think I'm gonna buy this for when we fire the Hanged Man. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, whatever. We'll have money for the next shop. It's fine. So spades and hearts. I mean, like, this card's gonna break on its own, right? But do I want to just trading card it? Gosh, how do I want to do this? I guess it's time to start just like cutting the low end off. We'll let the 4 kill itself. Oh, damn it, there's a queen. Well, okay, so our core is the 986. So let's discard. I'm gonna play this 8 probably. Yeah, we're not gonna play this right now probably. I do not necessarily hate this destruction. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6. That was extremely the wrong button. That was I mean it was the right button. I selected the cards wrong, obviously. You know, our full house is completely unupgraded. That's wild. Yeah, I feel very silly for having done that, obviously. Let's 7, 10. I'm gonna play the lucky 10. Okay. So we'll keep 7, 8, 10 and $3 for the end of the round. Okay, so we didn't get to the straight. I am gonna just hanged man these, and we're just gonna play like 2 pair, which ridiculously is better than a full house. Yeah, and I think it's still going to be good enough, probably. Yep, and we're gonna get a planet, and it's gonna be Saturn. All right, at some point I'm gonna have to, like, you know, get serious here. For right now, screwing up seems to be working out just fine. Gains 0.25 mult for each steel card in your full deck. That's fun. It's not something we're taking, obviously, but it's fun. All right, preferential Neptune. So if I hit this, am I allowed to look at it and decide and then like skip or like maybe sell my trading card? No, you have to have room first. There are only 2 face cards left in my deck. Odds are pretty decent. The like trading card is helping us sculpt right now, and it's certainly not doing a bad job, but we probably don't need it anymore. I'm gonna sell it. We're gonna see another legendary. Hey, it's Sweet Yorick. Times 5 mult only after using 23 discards. Well, shit, we're gonna get there. Welcome to, you know, like, welcome to whatever it is we're doing here. Reroll. Yeah, we don't want any of this stuff. You know what we want is negatives. We're looking for negatives at this point. Alright, so I probably can't actually get any use out of that. Converts cards to clubs. That is a thing we're potentially interested in doing. This, it doesn't seem likely we would ever be able to make use of that. Wow. Okay. And then no more rerolls for the moment. Okay, so club conversions come not from hearts, right? Or no, hearts is fine. It's diamonds and spades that we want to convert. So I'm allowed to do 3. I'm just going to do these now because I'm discarding this one, and I think for right now we're holding the 6. Okay, an Emperor. Just like a weird diamond. I'm definitely considering deathing something. What's my count looking like right now? 9 is pretty fat. We want to cut. We would like to gain like a 7. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm losing 6s. I'm cutting 6s out. But if I'm cutting all my face cards out, I need 6s. I need to be more careful. All right, well, I'm going to do this with it then. We're a little short on 7s. And yeah, I need to tend to my 6s a little bit more carefully. Probably some of you were noticing that. All right, so we'll hold on to these. Yeah, we're gonna tick Yorick up real fast. Okay, well, there's a straight. So let's keep that and look for additional value. I wish it could be like once you've set cards to a certain position, it would not mess with them anymore. If we want to play that 7. There we go. There's a 10 that we can hold. At least there's no reason we need to hold. Oh, I'm out of discards. Okay. Hell yeah, Saturn. Thing is, actually, very rad. And sure, we don't forget Pluto around here. Justice is likely. Justice is likely to join us. We're gonna take the standard pack for sure. Ooh. We don't have any of the things that we would want. It's like leveling up Flush is not a bad idea. What have we here? Yeah, okay. Card that wants to be discarded. Cool Neptune. Is Neptune keeping pace on multiplier? It is still outpacing on multiplier. Yeah, even a couple levels behind, it'll do that. Okay, 1 in 7 cards get drawn face down. Should not be a problem for this deck. I think I'm feeling pretty good. One in 7? How did we draw 3 face down cards in 8 cards? Is it not 1 out of every 7, but rather a 1 in 7 chance? They should word that differently. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. No sense in holding on to the Hermit. So we gotta hold the 6. We only need 1 of these 7s, and I suppose it should be the lucky one. We want to use all of our discards every time. 3. I guess, yeah. We really get to craft like exactly how we want to do this. Okay. So I can turn something into a glass card. We can sort of like fix our values a little bit since we've gotten a little heavy on like 9s and 7s. Do I have an unimproved 9? Yeah. Yeah, we'll make this 9 glass. And we'll go like that. Only 15 discards left to turn on Yorick. Paintbrush is awesome. Extremely good, extremely good. Spectral packs, generally very cool. Destroy a random card in your hand and add 3 random face cards. I think just adding a gold seal to something probably makes sense. Like a lucky card. Yeah. Alright, that's not very difficult. We're definitely not in that place. A Hierophant. Hierophant seems probably pretty live. Come on, show me negative jokers. Buy that to hold on to. We could even do one more reroll, honestly. Alright, spade conversion is not a thing we're interested in. Not that we would have the room for it anyway. Okay, so we're having that problem here where we're short 6s. I'm gonna play the glass 9 as much as I can. Seven, 8, 10, yeah. Okay, there it is. Ace 5, 7, 7. Like, we want to hold on to our seals for sure. I kind of wish I'd kept the 5 so we could play the 4 through. Okay, so let's hold on to an 8. Like, I think I am going to hold on to the 4 in case we do draw a 5. We could still draw a 5. Yeah, all right. Then we'll play 4, 5, 6, 7. Because, like, it would be more valuable to lose the... yeah, it would be more valuable to lose the 4. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just, like, Hierophant this 1 card. Oh, interesting. So I think I want to increase the value of both of these. We want to gain a 6, but I still want to have my straight. So yeah, we do it like this then. That's actually beautiful. Hey, that was a pretty good round score, I think. Put a Saturn and a Neptune in the shop next to each other. Much appreciated. I don't think we need this. We could use more 10s. More 10s is fine. And like I was just saying, we need more 6s. Okay. So we're getting to a pretty good place here with this, like this loadout. And I know that continuing to pick up cards continues to buff the hologram, but I am wondering, like, where is the point where we stop because it's getting too unwieldy? Diamond is theoretically, yeah, like we still have a lot of hearts and stuff. Let's take both of these. Wouldn't probably worry about a lovers. Yeah, okay. Yorick is almost online. He's very close. So we could certainly upconvert a 4. We still do need 6s, so I think I'm likely to use this death card to turn something into a 4. I'm just gonna do this right now. Or to turn this 4 into a 6, even though that 6 is unadorned, just to fix our numbers a little bit. And then it's like hold Jack 10, 9, 6. Those are the wrong cards. Yeah, I really want to, like, I had to say, it makes so much more sense to me intuitively to mark the cards you're holding, not the cards you're throwing away. Hard conversion is the thing we're not interested in. Okay, 2 more discards. So we want to run that. So we're running to the 6. We don't need the 5. But obviously we're holding the 3. I'm trying to like slow it down a little bit so I don't make so many silly mistakes now. All right. That runner's getting pretty good. Ooh, polychrome. Polychrome card that's like maybe kind of good for us? Is it something, would I drop anything that we have for it though? No, right? No way. Yeah, no, I would not. But that's interesting. If only it had been negative. 12 mult is not, it's not in the neighborhood. So far the game's been very kind about not pitting my Neptunes against my Saturns. What do we want to do here? I am feeling like we're probably sticking with these jokers at this point, so actually... Sure. That's very fun. Thanks for the foil legendary. That cat might actually get pretty good in our deck. All right, forces 1 card to always be selected is probably not going to be a huge problem. I could see it kind of being an issue. Actually, never mind the thing I just said. But it's not an issue right now. So right now we are like looking for that 9. I'm gonna toss these. What it might do is compel me to get out of here before I've used up all the discards I would like to use. So we have a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that works just fine here. So I'm gonna discard the 10 and the 8. Hold on to the edges. I think we can take that as a discard. Like, the place I'll be sad is if it grabs one of the blue seals. But I really do want to... I want to make sure we're getting as many discards as possible. Okay, I think let's just play now. Oh, yep, that's not... You do have to play the 7, actually, for it to be a straight. Wow, that glass card is surviving. Okay, so we did it. But, like, obviously we're going to keep going. This deck feels like it has legs. Feels like it can accomplish a thing. Let us continue to increase values. Let us continue to climb numbers. Let us... What is this? Ooh. So now you're looking at money all the way up to 100 mattering, which means I should not buy a huge number of things here, although obviously this is very helpful. And you know what else is rad is High Priestess. But like, I'm not going to not buy the pack. Although I might skip it. This is a 0.25 malt. God, Yorick's not even online yet, and we're doing so well. Like, the thing is, if we pull this, then we have the ability to destroy... no, I'm going to skip here. As much as adding more value to hologram... Maybe I'm getting cold feet. Maybe I'm panicking, but... Okay. None of y'all are negative. That's pretty much the only thing I would be looking for at this point. Okay, 6, 7. So, like, obviously we have a problem here where the middle of this is missing. We probably don't need the $3 all that badly. Let me drop the lucky one though. Wow, it was a decent tarot card to draw. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can drop this. And we kind of got our blue cards already. I'm pretty much just discarding for Yorick. Well, I guess I don't need the $3 that badly. Yep, and Yorick is live and angry. Okay, that broke. Hey, that was a 234 million. Wow. We're getting places. This deck is definitely going to go further than our previous decks have gone. There's not all that much stuff left in our sort of like main band that needs improvement. Let me see what this is. +2 mult for every $5 you have. That's cool. So right now that would be 27. It'd be 54 mult. Yeah, that's neat. I'm not gonna take it, obviously. I'm just sorting them in terms of how much mult they are. Yeah, no, we're good. We'll open this and see if it offers us a card that's worth taking. What's my bands looking like? I don't need a 7. I so much don't need a 7. Honestly, I would like take a 10. A 10 is what we're short, if anything. I will grab this, and then let's spend a little money just looking for negatives and planet cards to buy. Yo, shinies, but they're not the thing we need. I can't believe we haven't seen a single negative this run, or at least not since we got rich. Yeah, spectral packs are cool, but you know what we must do. Yeah, I'm comfortable just hitting both of these. Actually, I guess, well, I don't know, whatever. Do I want to discard the 6 at the risk of, well, we have enough 6s again. It's probably not actually that risky. I do want another tarot card. Do I want the lucky one? Yeah, let's keep the one with the seal, I guess. Chariot's fun. Chariot on a 3 seems reasonable. We certainly don't need this. This is a lot of 10s. Yeah, I'm discarding some 10s. I guess we want one 10 that we're gonna play, and then this thing that we're gonna just hold. So that's the discard. And we're just looking for like seals or whatever. Yeah, like that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the other stuff, yeah. So spades and hearts. Like these can become clubs. That would be fine. Yeah, and then 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6 with the steel card. I guess we have an unenhanced gold card just sitting here. Cool. Yeah, 10. See if this will break, because we do want to reduce our deck size actually. Hell yeah. That's very fun. That's a very fun number of dollar signs to see. I don't know if I'm like buying club conversion right now. I guess I should have done it before. That was silly. I should have done it before taking the pack. We could turn a 9 into a 7. I think that would be okay. Or turn a 9 into a 10. So I think it's like strength on this 5 and arbitrarily this 9. Just kind of like smooth it. Is there a thing in here that's worth taking? Fancy 8. Not even all that fancy. Yeah, I mean it's malt. If it's good, we should take it. It's just we shouldn't like be compelled to take stuff that's not necessarily raising the quality of the deck. Death card is hard to pass up. Okay. Play only one hand type this round. I wonder what type it will be. Alright, we want to discard these and probably some number of these 7s, I suppose. And maybe we're holding both the 3s? Hold on, this 7, even if it's getting discarded, it should get turned into something juicy first. It should probably get turned into like something with a seal on it, right? Yeah, we can afford to go down on 7s, and turning it into like a 9 makes sense. I'm also, with this, like, changing the suit on all those. Yeah, there we go. Why did I do that? Why did I discard 3? I know that that's not gonna work. Create me 1. I'll use that 1. And then we'll play the High Priestess and get our planets. Yeah, Constellation's getting awfully mighty. So we still don't have a 9. It's very fixable. I might go ahead and discard, like we probably don't need the steel card here. Still don't have a 9. Getting a little worried. Okay. We're gonna also discard the steel 3. There it is. Okay. If we didn't get it, like honestly, our hand would probably still be fine, but I feel a lot better with it, obviously. And we do want to keep upgrading that runner. Runner's at 170. Okay, well. It costs us nothing to play with the blank this time. Let's see some cool arcana. A death card's pretty cool. I don't really want to turn a diamond back into a spade. I don't know that I want to mess with the balance of these numbers too much either. Like, I kind of think I might use this as like a wash, Or we could just no, it's probably better to just like make a mult card, right? I was also considering like raising the value of that 3. Alright, it's probably High Priestess, honestly. Okay, none of these are compelling, none of those are compelling. That's a Venus. Erosion is at exactly 0 value because somehow we're at 52 cards. Somehow we remain in exactly this place. So we want our 10 through 6 here. We can afford to drop these. Probably that and that. Yeah. Probably want to keep the pair of 10s now. All right, well, Hierophant has 2 unimproved cards to refer to. We definitely want to keep the 6th level going, so we're discarding this. Okay, no more seals, sadly. 9, 8, 7... But that's not a... Yeah, there we go. I'm so afraid I'm going to make a silly mistake at this point. Alright, so I heard that glass break. Might want to adjust our numbers around the 9s. See what's going on in here. Just suit stuff. Spades, clubs, hearts. Well, I guess spades is the only one of those that I care about. So clubs and hearts get turned to spades. This is a very... Yeah, this is a very rich hand for transformation. Okay. I think this is the first time we've had to actually oppose Neptune and Saturn. There are still some unimproved cards in the deck. That's very fancy. So that'll give us like 1 more reroll. Yeah, it's probably not worth rerolling again. So nothing in this hand is unimproved. It is a little bit of a shame that I'm willingly discarding both of my 9s, but I think it's not a big deal. Wait, no, I'm not discarding both of my 9s. What am I talking about? I guess I'm discarding one of my 9s, but yeah, we'll discard one of them. Just looking for blue seals, really. And also cards that don't have any stuff on them, because then we can improve their stuffness. Okay. We have 2 discards left. So I'm not looking for stuff very hard here. We don't actually need all these external multipliers. Sorry, this card is plain. Shouldn't be. Okay. All right. Didn't really find what we were looking for. So we want to play the lucky card, hold the other one, definitely play this one, definitely play this one. There we go. Yeah, the value of our hands is like it's extremely variable. And there definitely is like a version of this where we still don't, with all this stuff, pass the 300 million. blind, which is worrying. I don't have room for ×3 mult in my deck. Should I be thinking about cutting runner? The thing is, you need to jack up the base values so that when you're multiplying a really high number. No, I think it's right. I think I'm gonna keep doing it. Okay, interesting. I mean, that ace is basically never getting used. I think these are all just kind of like, they're just outside of the useful band. That's really pretty. Polychrome gold red sealed king. But I don't think we're taking it. Glass face cards would probably be worth taking. Seance is a cute idea. I'll tell you what, give it to me in negative and we'll talk. Diamond conversion is a thing we're maybe interested in. Maybe strength. I'm not so. Probably not, right? No, like a normal. Yeah, no, not at this point. 4 figures is not uninteresting to us, but it would cost us too much development to swing it. Start with zero discards. Okay, just go for it. Well, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't really matter which 7. This is the 9 we want to play. Oh, do I want to? We have a heart. We have a heart and a spade, actually. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Easy. What we don't have is a straight flush. But we've done a pretty good job of sort of carving out 2 of the suits. I'd feel a lot more comfortable if we had the voucher that lets us re-roll bosses. Which, if I'm not mistaken, we still do not have. I'd feel a lot more comfortable going down to effectively 1 suit, I mean. Either of these are negatives. Blackboard kind of looks like a negative. We don't want to convert stuff to hearts. I will buy this. Let's go on into the next round. So I'm going to strength card both of these 3s. And then I guess let's get the Emperor out here. Okay, and diamonds. I mean, better diamonds than hearts or spades, although of course we would prefer clubs. Okay, there we go. So yeah, desperately seeking 9. And you know, a 9 of diamonds would be pretty solid. Do I want to discard my steel 4? I guess so. Okay, there's a 9. It's the wrong suit, but it's fine. So yeah, there's our thing. We also have. Well, I guess I want to keep this 7 because I don't want to play that 7. Which means that the only card we're moving is this one? Okay, we didn't end up finding one that actually meant anything. You can't even create 3 planet cards. Okay. Constellation's going to outscale Canio at some point here. It's not actually that far off. No, I don't think any of this stuff is actually worth it. I mean, it's such a large amount of extra scaling. Maybe I'm being, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm still pretty unsure about whether I'm doing the right thing with that. It's just, we have to keep the deck itself controllable, right? All right, I almost certainly don't actually want the tower. So if we find another card, we will sell it. Find another card we want, we will sell that. Yeah, like that one. We'll buy this, we'll get our death card off, and then we'll fire the priestess. Okay, 10 million. 10 million's no problem. So, I probably want to turn a blue 3 into something bigger. Probably a 9. Yeah. Do I want to drop a... This 3 is so good to hold on to. I guess we're gonna discard this. Well, it's not gonna generate anything for me anyway. I'm gonna discard it though, because I do want, like, first of all, we do have to find a 9. I don't need that badly. But also, that's not quite as good of a card to turn into something because it's already, like, see, I would rather turn this 5 into something. Because this 5 is unadorned at the moment. So, I'd rather play that 7. We could make good use of the $3. I feel like we're getting, like, weirdly bottlenecked on 9s a lot. I mean, I could play... We don't need 3 blue seal cards. Should I discard more than this? I'm gonna do this much. Okay, yeah. Wow, this is really something, huh? Let's discard you and you and you. And I'm debating discarding, like, I don't really want to discard these Planet Seal cards, but we do really want to find that 9. It's pretty important. Yeah, all right. Let's actually go for the 9. Okay, we did in the end only find 1 9. It was actually quite close to not being a thing. I'm gonna death like this. It turns out we just need more cards in the sort of like the middle part of the band. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. All right. Yeah, I feel like I want to just keep hitting Wheel of Fortune until it actually does stuff. Theoretically, it might, right? Okay, I think we should probably take a 9, especially an upgraded 9. It does make a lot of sense that you should be deeper on the cards that are in the middle part of the band for your straight. All right, let's try another Wheel of Fortune. Nope. How many of those have we done this game? I'm sure it is actually 1 in 4, but it's a really good example of how unmodified probability feels wrong to humans. Okay, so we'll keep that 10. Okay, cool. We drew one nice and early, so we don't have to panic. Don't have to spend time flailing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with the blue seal. Yeah. Don't think we need that. Don't think we need that. There's a purple seal. That's fun. Turn something to glass. None of the stuff here is really a good candidate, I don't think. So I think we're just going to hold on to that. I forgot about the discarding stuff after you play your hand. That is a little bit of a shame. We lost some valuable multiplier there. Okay, this voucher is huge. Absolutely bananas. And this is where we get into the part of the game that has traditionally been problematic for us. A holographic glass 10 is pretty good. Yeah, I'll take that. None of these are usable. Okay. So, 300 million. I'm going to skip a blind. 450 million. Let's go. This is the highest we've ever been. It's terrifying up here. All right, Constellation never did quite catch up with Foil Canio. So here we actually have to make sure that we're getting value. This is not keep stuff because it will give you $3 time. So we keep the polychrome card, we keep the glass cards, we keep the steel. Yeah, we probably do keep the steel, huh? Maybe we don't keep the blue seal card. So right now we're missing a 6 and a 9, so we actually do have some hunting to do. I think I'm gonna take that seriously. Okay, we got both of our cards. So we can discard this 9. We can discard this 7. I'm not playing the 5 if we have the 6 through 10. Which 7 am I actually going to play? Is it the Polychrome Wild? I mean, like, here's a problem. The 10 we want to play is a diamond. So... And the 6 we want to play is a spade. That's something that needs to be fixed. So... Polychrome versus Malt. I think I'd rather have the 4 Malt. Given how much improvement to our Malt we're going to get. So we keep yeah, this... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looking for, like, I won't mind playing the glass 10, but I would rather play a club 10. And I would obviously love to draw a club 6. Okay, we drew the club 6. Think we're keeping it instead of discarding it? Because, like, our straight flush is fucking bananas. We should really be hitting those straight flushes where we can. Well, here's the other thing. Maybe I should just like actually play the flush I have, because we have to play more than one hand to get through this. What am I thinking? So we'll play the spade now. 7, 8, spade 9. Yeah, holding clubs. Yeah, because we actually are gonna have to play multiple hands. Duh. I'm crafting like for the perfect hand, not remembering that we don't generate 450 million points in a single hand. And we did get that break. I heard that break. 10, 8, 9. So we need to find a 7. So we're discarding you for sure. And you. Probably the diamond. And as such, probably the diamond not holding the steel. And as such, probably this. Okay, we have a 7, which is something. It's not the 7 we would most like. Like, do I want to just do this? Jack 10, 9, 8, 7 here so that we hold the 6 and the 10 for the potential straight flush? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Dude's at 250 chips. Okay, so we still have our last discard left to fix this. So it looks like we want diamonds now. So 7, 6, 4. We have to find that 9. Or actually, we should hold the 4 because we have a straight with the 4. So I should probably discard this. And then I guess I discard the 10 because for the 10 to be live, we need to draw the 9 anyway. And if we draw the 9, then we'll just play the cards that are lower. But this way we have a straight protected if we don't draw one of our 4 9s. And if we do draw one of the 4 9s, then we just play the higher straight. We play, hopefully, a straight flush. And this is going to generate me a tarot card and a planet card. So I do want to make sure that I have room for those. I'm sorry, it doesn't generate the planet. The planet is, yeah, okay. So converts 3 cards to clubs. Allows us to make the straight flush, right? Because we're gonna go wild 6, 7, 8, 9. No, the 5. We convert the 5 though. It's, yeah, wild 6, wild 9. So we convert the 7 and the 8 that we're going to play, which is this one. Well, I don't even need to make 100 million here. So we could maybe get away with doing the lucky one and still try to make some like bonus money off of this. I don't know. Let's play it hard. Let's really take it seriously. So turn all those into clubs and then go 9, 8, 7, wild 6, club 5 for the big straight flush. Probably biggest hand we've ever played. Yeah, that was the biggest hand we've ever played. That was like 300 something million chips. You asshole. I mean, yeah, take it. But you asshole. I guess it's my fault. I did not specify, like... That feels like a cruelty, though. That Polychrome Queen looks sick. We are not taking it. We may hit that 11x yet. Yeah, we'll probably take this. We're not doing heart conversions. Okay. Here's a question. Because we are going up against 600 million. Oh, playing a straight sets your money to 0. Yeah, okay, so we're like going all the way down. I'm glad I looked. We're gonna end up selling some of these off, I'm sure. That's cool. That's a neat card. This turns stuff into spades. Yeah, we don't want any of that. We're definitely going to be setting our money to 0 here in a second. So let's certainly over turning things gold, I would take. I might actually, you know what? I'm going to sell Justice too. I like these are better cards. These are more fun cards. Okay, we are too poor to do a reroll. It is time to go forward. The negative scary face could actually come into play. We do still have a couple of jacks that we use occasionally. Okay. Where do we need to be to make it work? We would love to see... So we have a couple of wilds. We have a 9 that I wouldn't mind discarding. So we're probably looking at the spade 10. Although the blue seal's not actually an improvement. So maybe we're talking about keeping this 9. We're talking about staying in diamonds. So let's discard this, and I think mult is the more valuable currency for us right now. Yeah, and we just don't keep stuff like this while we're still actually looking for numbers. Okay, there's a diamond 8. I think that we just we fire that. Hey, we even get to fire a jack. That's fun. And that way we get to keep one of the wilds. And there's no bear cards going into this, so yeah. Thank you, Scary Face. Jesus. That was a lot of, yeah. Okay. I think increasing mult is more important than other things. Well, let's hold on. We might draw another naked card. So 10, 9, 8, 6. Obviously, we're trying to stay on clubs here. We have to pull a 7. And when we do pull a 7, we have what we need up top. So let's discard these 2. I don't need this. We can roll it a little slow here because we probably only need one more hand to get where we're going. Okay. That said, we do have to get it, so let's fucking get it. Should I throw away this deal for... Yeah, let's recraft after we have what we need. Okay, so we don't need all of these. We're going to play one of these club 7s. That can go as well. Okay. And I guess I will Hierophant you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Hell yeah, Anti-13 is a new high for us. Oh hey, permanently gain +1 hand per round. Why is this the art that goes with this? Nacho Tong. I say. Alright, show me some Neptune. Hell yeah. Love a good Neptune. Show me some Jumbo Standard Pack. A Polychrome or a Hollow 10 is like interesting, I guess. As is a Wild 5. We don't have a lot of 5s, but wild cards are definitely like a thing of interest to us. And at this point, I want to be like pretty. We got to rebuild our money a little bit. Mega Buffoon pack, not worth skipping a play for. That's 47 million. So, yeah. 47 billion. Sorry, 47 billion. So I do think our ride is over, but we got really far. We did some work here today, friends. So remember, this is one of those ones where we are just going to have to hit pretty big, so we don't want to be discarding all day crafting, but we can craft a little bit. We can fix this up. Yeah, let's start with this discard. That is not a thing I want. So tough with the 10s on diamonds. But it's okay, they don't all have to be straights. We'll play the spade here, since we're playing a spade. Oh, you're right. The 8 is a critical part of the straight. You know, the scary face, it has come up a couple of times. So that's 190 million. If we're lucky, we might get most of the way to 1 billion. Yeah, we're definitely living for the club this time. Although it's actually not looking very good. Welcome back, Hanged Man. Maybe not the most excited I've ever been to see you. Again, take the opportunity to play a spade since it doesn't matter. We're not gonna get anywhere close. We're not even on the right order of magnitude here. Yeah, clubs. Let's try to make another great big hand before we lose out here, right? Okay, converting stuff to spades is pretty bad too. Just sell that right away. I'm gonna blow up some just down market low cards. And then we have one discard left and we have to find a 9 and a 7 yet, so yeah. It's the Hierophant. Hey, buddy. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7. Sadly, not quite a well, no, we can make it a straight flush. That's right. That one's orange, but it's a wild orange. The most delicious kind of orange. Jack, 10, 9, 8, 7. Another great big straight flush. Yeah, well, the scaling on these is it gets really aggressive. We actually made it to 1.5 billion. I was not expecting that. I don't have an 8 anymore, so we can't even make a straight now. This is like a full house or something. Yeah, it's like full house or 4 of a kind would be the thing to do. So it's like 9s full of 7s. Stop it. Yeah, 9s full of 7s with a steel card in the background. How big is that? You know, honestly, it's not that bad. Okay, so we hit an 812 million chip hand there. And there's a lot. That run had a lot going for it. I'm very pleased with the way that all went. Obviously, I'm quite out of time for today. Thank you all so much for watching. This was an exciting one. When you come back next time, we're going to get to explore some new weird decks, look at challenge mode. There's all kinds of stuff that we unlocked today that will be very fun to look at. But for now, thank you. Well, you know what? Actually, before I let's hit the main menu button and see what unlocks come through, because okay, so yeah, just the legendaries are in the pool once you have sold them, I guess. Have at least 2 polychrome jokers at the same time to get that boot thing, which doesn't have anything to do with polychrome jokers. That's interesting. That's true. We did sold 2 different legendaries. Start with a crystal ball voucher and 2 copies of the Fool. The crystal ball is plus consumable slot. Oh, that's a neat one. 100 million chips in one hand unlocks. Ooh. I don't... Is that good? I mean, plus 300 is a lot of chips. It's a lot of base value. Redeem 10 vouchers in one run to get the super version of the discount thing. Okay, yeah. We unlocked some cool stuff there. All right. Well, properly, that's the end of that. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, I don't even know what. I'll have a look at challenge mode and the other decks. When you come back next time, we'll do something new and weird. And we'll see you then.